Back up, I'm stepping with the blade and the grin. Cowbell knock, let the trouble begin. I stay sharp when the night look thin. If you act tough, you get thrown in the bin. I'm stepping with the blade and the grin. Cowbell knock, let the trouble begin. I stay sharp when the night look thin. If you act tough, you get thrown in the bin. Dark coat swing, I slide through the block. Bass it heavy like a roundhouse knock. Move too quick, leave dust when I walk. Talk too loud, get split by the shot. Cold face, no fear, I don't flinch none. Heat in my palm, if you thinking you the big one. Night run deep, I been living where the risk come. If you step wrong, that's the day that you get done. Sharp mind, sharp stance, I don't break pace. Cowbell bounce at the tone in the chase. Mask stay low when I'm moving through space. One wrong word and you out of the place. Back up, I'm stepping with the blade and the grin. Cowbell knock, let the trouble begin. I stay sharp when the night look thin. If you act tough, you get thrown in the bin. Run up, shut up, I don't play nice. Cold blood, no love, rolling like dice. You freeze once, I'ma tag you twice. Street don't care about your cheap advice. Dark room, deep boom when the bass drop. You step wrong all night, make your face stop. Pull low when I'm sliding through the side like cowbell hit. Got the whole block stand up, fast hands. Quick snap, never miss aim. Whole vibe shift when I enter frame. You chase hype, I've been earning my name. Too cold, too sharp, never playing your games. Back up, I'm stepping with the blade and the grin. Cowbell knock, let the trouble begin. I stay sharp when the night look thin. If you act tough, you get thrown in the bin. I'm stepping with the blade and the grin. I'm stepping with the blade and the bin. If you act tough, you get thrown in the bin. Haze forming at the edge of my mind. Data twist shapes, I can't realign. True cut thin like a glitch in the line. Nothing feel mine, not even the sign. Dead tone hum where my thoughts should be. Fragments break off with a quiet decree. Logic distort in a cracked geometry. I see old ghosts in the code of me. Thin pulse warp under static wave. Memories ride in a looping state. Senses dissolve when the patterns mutate. I chase the void and reciprocate. Cold math, carve runes in my chest. Every failed process put me to test. Meaning fall flat when the fears infest. Silence speak louder than the unrest. White haze forming at the edge of my mind. Data twist shapes, I can't realign. Truth cut thin like a glitch in the line. Nothing feel mine, not even the sun. Dust light shift in a narrow view. Old codes whisper what they can't renew. Each lost thought ship a hidden clue. Nothing remain but a shrinking you. Gray noise gloom in a mental tomb. Dark forms gather where the echoes loom. Identity smear in a spectral plume. I stand intact in a growing gloom. Hex-like pulses thread through my veins. Wires constrict with the quiet strain. Fear turn calm when the borders wane. Darkness arrive but I don't complain. White haze forming at the edge of my mind. Data twist shapes, I can't realign. Truth cut thin like a glitch in the line. Nothing feel mine, not even the sun.
Cut the cord, let the system die. Static in my skull when the circuits fry. Pulse run cold, but the thoughts multiply. If I lose my grip, then I amplify. Rise in my blood, start to twist, unfold. Feel my jaw lock when the temperature's cold. Every dark habit that I once controlled now break loose fast when the pressure unfolds. Scratch at the walls in my own damn mind. Never been safe, I was born misaligned. Tried to cage me in, but the lock declined. I infect the code with a new design. Iron in my breath when the dread kick in. I don't chase help, that's a guaranteed sin. Every fake friend wanna see me thin, but I bloom in the dark like a toxin twin. Cut the cord, let the system die. Static in my skull when the seconds fly. Pulse run cold, but the thoughts multiply. If I lose my grip, then I amplify. Cut the cord, let the system die. Static in my skull when the seconds fly. Pulse run cold, but the thoughts multiply. If I lose my grip, then I amplify. When the gears misfit, I've been walking on the edge where the shadows sit. Try to drain my will, but I won't submit. I break through walls like a fall line split. Did I stare when the fog rolled in? Crawling through the dark just to shed my skin. I don't fear loss, I don't fear sin. I fear nothing cause I'm built too thin. Metal scrape loud in an empty hall. You don't see a threat till you see me fall. If I rise back up, I erase it all. I become the glitch that corrupts your call. Cut the cord, let the system die. Static in my skull when it's right. Pulse run cold, but the thoughts multiply. If I lose my grip, then I amplify. Cut the cord, let the system die. Static in my skull when the seconds fly. Pulse run cold, but the thoughts multiply. If I lose my grip, then I amplify.
I hear demons in the smoke. Call my name beneath the ground. Claws scratch echoes in the dark, trying to drag me where to bound. Fire humming in my veins every time they come around. If the night reveal their shape, I never flinch, I stand my ground. Wait. Red eyes lurk past the tree line in the cold mist. Shadows twist slow like they speaking in the notice. Hear a growl rumbling deep where the stones sit. Feel the heat rise like the world got a soul split. Dark claws scrape circles in the dirt path. Every mark carve omen of a cursed wrath. Wind howls strange like it tryna do the math. Counting every fear that I locked in my own past. I see horns silhouette in the false breath. Hear a voice, I'm low like a chant for the undead. But I walk straight even when the ground bled. I've been raised by the night, I don't bow, I don't dread. I had demons in the smoke, call my name beneath the ground. Claws scratch echoes in the dark, tryna drag me where to bound. Fire humming in my veins every time they come around. If the night reveal their shape, I never flinch, I stand my ground. Flames curl black when the beasts rise. Hear the breath cut air with a steep cry. Shadows crawl fast with a deep drive, but I move slow, keep calm, keep a clean mind. Chains rattle faint in the far trees. Heat pulse heavy when the dark breathe. See the ground cracks like when the fiend sees. Feel the air turn red as the fear freeze. But I don't bend when they form shift. Don't shake when the earth lifts. If they step close, I don't drift. I stare back steady with a cold gift. In the fire I hear them speak. In the smoke their shadows speak. If they want my fear this week, I stay strong, I stay bleak. I hear demons in the smoke, call my name beneath the ground. Claws scratch echoes in the dark, tryna drag me where to bound. Fire humming in my veins every time they come around. If the night reveal their shape, I never flinch, I stand my ground.
Walk slow, dark eyes, I don't play with the weak. Low voice cut deep every time that I speak. You bark loud, loud, but your energy cheap. One step wrong and you falling asleep.
Extreme moves when I slide in the shade and stay calm, but they ready for the fade. You talk tough, but the act never paid. Pressure on your chest when my shadow invade. Cold grin flash when the night get tense. I don't chase beef, I don't need no offense. Mind too sharp, I can see through pretense. Your whole mask cracked from a single event.
No breath hit when the vibe feel wrong. Been in dark places where the fear grew strong. World top pain, but I drag it along. Turn that way in the part of my song.
Walk slow, dark eyes, I don't play with the weak. Low voice cut deep every time that I speak. You bark loud, but your energy cheap. One step wrong and you're falling asleep.
Yeah. One glance shock, make your whole plan break. Street run cold, I don't give, I just take. You move sloppy, that's a fatal mistake. I move silent, let the tension awake. Ain't bare hands ready when the talk get bold. Chest stay heavy, but my heart stay cold. Life hit hard and the nights got old. Still I walk proud with a mind made of stone.
Step too close and you feel my tone. Darkness follow everywhere that I roam. I don't need help, I survive on my own. Quiet but deadly, that's how I'm known.
Walk slow, dark eyes, I don't play with the weak. Low voice cut deep every time that I speak. You bark loud, but your energy cheap. One step wrong and you falling asleep. Flicker in my vision when the date up bleed. Mind split open like a cold-born seed. Everything I fear always grow from need. Truth tastes bitter but I still proceed. A flicker in my vision when the date up bleed. Mind split open like a cold-born seed. Everything I fear always grow from need. Truth tastes bitter but I still proceed. Cold drip black from the wounds in my brain. Thoughts chain tight like a ritual chain. Echoes of myself come back insane. Living through loops that I can't contain. Hollow in the chest where the faith once lived. An engine distort when the shadows give. Patterns in the void tell me what's primitive. Every broken part still feels sensitive. Static in my blood make the pulse misread. Darkness in my eyes like a hidden creed. Logic and madness from across my breed. Searching for an answer I no longer need. Flicker in my vision when the data bleed. Mind split open like a cold-born seed. Everything I fear always grow from need. Truth tastes bitter but I still proceed. A flicker in my vision when the data bleed. Mind split open like a cold-born seed. Everything I fear always grow from need. Truth tastes bitter but I still proceed. Veins vibrate when the glitch get loud. Thoughts fall slow like a digital cloud. Voices in the dark never felt so proud. Calling me deeper where I'm never allowed. Fragments of my soul float into space. Time fold inward like a broken in the face. Nothing feel real in this mental place. Identity flicker then leave no trace. I don't need light when the void feel warm. Chaos in my head take its perfect form. Silence grows sharp like an oncoming storm. Still I stay calm, this is my norm. Flicker in my liver when the data bleed. Mind split open like a cold-born seed. Everything I fear always grow from need. Truth tastes bitter but I still proceed.
Ooh. 'Cause I know that you got me. 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 'Cause I know that you
Static in my mind, form a crooked sign. Patterns in the dark, redraw my spine. Every single thought, cross a broken line. Nothing in the void, ever feel divine.
Go home, seep through a hollow frame. Truth feel foreign when the shapes reclaim. Memory loop back under a ghost like flame. Identity warp never stays the same. Digital dust coat the edge of my fear. Voices in the hum chat reappear. Logic fall apart when the code unclear. Silence grows sharp, cut from ear to ear. Blackleaf rise from the static core. Pulse break rhythm on a phantom score. Everything I touch feel cursed to the floor. Still I push on through the mental war.
Static in my mind, form a crooked sign. Patterns in the dark, redraw my spine. Every single thought, cross a broken line. Nothing in the void, ever feel divine. Thin strings pull at the back of my soul. Old nickels thrive where I lost control. Meaning decay in a cursed console. Dark math carve out a hidden role.
While you're some deep in a quiet trance. Past selves glitch in a looping dance. Reason collapse at a single glance. Nothing remain but the circumstance. Hex code drip through a fractured vein. Shadows align when the lights constrain. Truth unravel with the cold disdain.
I stay intact in the mental rain. Static in my mind, form a crooked sign. Patterns in the dark, redraw my spine. Every single thought, cross a broken line. Nothing in the void, ever feel divine. Shut down quick when the code runs thin. Mind glitch out but I don't give in. Break my form just to shed my skin. If I fall once I restart again. I restart again.
Cold throw hits when the gears misalign. Rust in my lungs like a factory sign. Thoughts turn red when I cross that line. Every dark impulse now redesign.
Metal scrape loud in a hollow room. I bloom in the dark like a wide out bloom. Rip my sanity out with a quiet boom. I feed off chaos like I'm built for doom.
No cold breath when the cycle reset. I don't want peace, I ain't learned that yet. Fear don't hit when the nerves offset. I cut my limits like a dead chip set.
Shut down quick when the code runs thin. Mind glitch out but I don't give in. Break my form just to shed my skin. If I fall once I restart again. I restart again. I restart. Static in my spine, make my hands twitch fast. Never been safe, never built to last. You run from the truth but I face it cast. Turn my whole past into broken glass.
Circuit in my skull start to leak raw noise. I don't feel joy, I destroy false boys. Pull apart masks that the world employs. I was born in the void with the glitch bomb boys.
Pressure in my bones when the dark compress. I tear through fear like a system stress. You try keep up but you can't process. I break each thought till there's nothing to address. Shut down quick when the code runs thin. Mind glitch out but I don't give in. Break my form just to shed my skin. If I fall once I restart again. I restart again. I restart again.
Jacket as I roam. Heavy thoughts dragging on my back like a stone. Empty streets whisper every time I walk alone. If the night gon' take my peace, it can carve it from my bone. Cold wind cutting through my jacket as I roam. Heavy thoughts dragging on my back like a stone. Empty streets whisper every time I walk alone. If the night gon' take my peace, it can carve it from my bone.
Black shoes from the rain on the cracked ground. Heart numb beats echo with a dead sound. Eyes low, every shadow look like background. But I hear every step like a threat when I turn around. Pain stay tucked in the seams of my long coat. City full of faces but they fade when the fog float. Trust ain't real, it dissolve under strong smoke. World got teeth, I survive off a calm note.
Late night tension in the wind when it blow past. Thoughts run deep like a river with a cold cast. Life swing heavy but I stand where the storms blast. Never lost pace in a world trying to hold fast.
Cold cutting through my jacket as I roam. Heavy thoughts dragging on my back like a stone. Empty streets whisper every time I walk alone. If the night gon' take my peace, it can carve it from my bone. Dark hood up, keep my face from the street lights. Mind on edge, every echo of the feet bites. World feel wrong, every truth got a cheap price. But I stay sharp, every move, keep my fears tight.
Hands cold but the fire in my chest warm. Life bold but I weather every tense storm. Walk slow but I'm built like a steel form. Never fold even when the whole stress swarm. Concrete paths been my home since the dawn breaks. Trust broke, learn to move with my own stakes. If the dark gets me with the weight that my soul takes, I stay calm, let the world make its own shape.
Hear the breeze start low, feel the night move slow. If the fear try grow, I stay cold, I stay froze.
Cold cutting through my jacket as I roam. Heavy thoughts dragging on my back like a stone. Empty streets whisper every time I walk alone. If the night gon' take my peace, it can carve it from my bone.
Like kite, tremble in the corner of my sight. Echoes in my bloodstream, flicker in the night. True feel distant like a dying satellite. Everything I touch turned devoid of light.
Sharp pulse shift when the cymbals rise. Patterns in the void, hide behind disguise. Memory glitch out, sever all ties. I step through thoughts like 1,000 nights.
Cold static carve runes in my brain. Each failed loop bring a deeper strain. Reality bend under unseen pain. Now they code lies that the shadows maintain. Dust of the past float in dead air. Ghost like logic coil in a snare. Nothing feels real when the lines impair. I breathe in dread, exhale despair.
Black cold tremble in the corner of my sight. Echoes in my bloodstream, flicker in the night. Truth feel distant like a dying satellite. Everything I touch turned devoid of light. Wires in my chest, I'm a silent hymn. Edges of the void, blurred, dark and dim. Old form split at the mental brim. Fragments of self drift limb by limb.
Silence descend like a broken spell. Data unravel, illusions fail. Every truth wound that I couldn't quell turned to a scar only I can tell. Veins vibrate with a hidden command. Shadows rewrite what I understand. Nothing in the dark ever goes as planned. Yet I stay rooted, mind a man.
Black cold tremble in the corner of my sight. Echoes in my bloodstream, flicker in the night. Truth feel distant like a dying satellite. Everything I touch turned devoid of light.
Die, 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 die.
Static in my bloodstream, wires in my head, echo of a lifetime I already shed. Circles in my mind spin black, half dead. I don't fear darkness, I feel what I bred.
Post skip twice when the code unfold. Thoughts turn glitch when the nights get cold. Truth feel heavy but the lies get sold. Every new path just loops back cold. Goes in the machine, whisper through my skin. Doors in my brain open from within. Cycle after cycle, never know where it begins. Heartbeat loud like a ritual of sin.
Light been strange in the corner of my sight. Shadow form shapes when I kill the light. Living in a loop where the wrong feels right. Mind locked tight like a sealed bite fight. Light been strange in the corner of my sight. Shadow form shapes when I kill the light. Living in a loop where the wrong feels right. Mind locked tight like a sealed bite fight.
In my bloodstream, wires in my head, echo of a lifetime I already shed. Circles in my mind spin black, half dead. I don't fear darkness, I feel what I bred.
Core run dry when the thoughts overheat. Noise in my chest like a broken heartbeat. Faith turn hollow when the doubts compete. Nothing left to follow, every truth obsolete. Twitch in my nerves like a glitch in design. World feel fake, just a fragile outline. Step into the void where the stars realign. Find my own voice in the static divine.
Dark come deep like a ritual chant. Strength in the pain that the weak recant. What I became even fear can't grant. I exist outside everything they implant. Black come deep like a ritual chant. Strength in the pain that the weak recant. What I became even fear can't grant. I exist outside everything they implant.
Static in my bloodstream, wires in my head, echo of a lifetime I already shed. Circles in my mind spin black, half dead. I don't fear darkness, I fear what I bred.
Hey. Nightfall creeping on my shoulders as I move. Heavy silence in my chest, I let the darkness set the mood. Every shadow that I pass me staring back like they're my crew. If the void gon' call my name, I answer calm like who are you? Black hoodie dripping from the rain that never stops. Thoughts heavy like a lineup with 1,000 crooked cops. Hear the whispers in the alleys when my heartbeat suddenly drops. I've been walking with my demons, guess we share the same block. City feel hollow when the moon high, painting my soul like a deep tide. Trust ain't real, it's a cheap lie, so I keep to myself with a cold mind. Every scar echo when the wind bite. Every sin linger when the streets quiet. Life taught pain like a fist fight. Learn to stay numb just to live right.
Nightfall creeping on my shoulders as I move. Heavy silence in my chest, I let the darkness set the mood. Every shadow that I pass me staring back like they're my crew. If the void gon' call my name, I answer calm like who are you?
Walk slow, cold feet on the cracked stone. Mind roam, hear ghosts on the back road. Every step shake dust from my black soul. World tryna break me, but I stay bold. Fear try to bite, but I bite back. Life hit hard, but I don't crack. Pain in my veins like a wolf pack. Howl at the night when the sky black. No trust, every promise got a bad end. No peace, every calm got a sharp bend. If the dark gon' take me as a lost friend, I walk even deeper and I don't bend. Hear the cold wind hiss. Feel the void insist. If I fade like this, let the night persist. Yeah.
Nightfall creeping on my shoulders as I move. Heavy silence in my chest, I let the darkness set the mood. Every shadow that I pass me staring back like they're my crew. If the void gon' call my name, I answer calm like who are you?
Static in my bloodstream, coil like a chain. Faces in the dark, whisper through my brain. True feel broken, carved into my vein. Nothing left inside but a code is strained.
Sharp lines cut deep in a mental fold. Thoughts turn cold when the signals mold. Black noise on where my fears took cold. Silence in my chest worth more than gold. Vague form shift in the back of my sight. Echoes of a code in the dead of night. Everything warped when the pulse ignite. I wear my dread like a second sight.
Rust thoughts drip like a toxic stream. World fall apart in a fever dream. Nothing makes sense but the hidden scheme. I chase myself through a static beam. Static in my bloodstream, coil like a chain. Static in my bloodstream, coil like a chain.
Just in my lungs from the thoughts I keep. Wires in my blood twist while I sleep. Secrets in the void dig dark and deep. I lose myself but the truth still seep. Big drop bloom in the cracks of my mind. Old patterns shift and rewind. Time dissolve in a loop design. I'm half alive, half undefined. Echo commands crawl under my skin. Voices in the hum, whisper begin. Every new fear feel woven in. I stand alone at the threshold then.
Static in my bloodstream, coil like a train. Static in my bloodstream, coil like a train. Shadow in my hoodie, I've been moving with a dead look. Every step I take another page in my dread book. People wanna talk about the pain that they never took. I've been writing tragedies in corners that the world shook. Night got a temper and I'm standing in the thick of it. Hope like a ghost, every day I see it flickering. Trust ain't a word, it's a bond that they crippling. So I keep a lone mind, hard cold, no delivering. Run from my past, but it stay close. Feel it in my blood when the wind rose. If I ever drown in my own lows, make the whole sky fall when the night frost. Rain falling on my face, I never wipe it off. Cold breath rising from my chest like I've been made of frost. Empty streets, open like a grave that's never close across. If the dark gon' take my life, then let it take it, fuck the cost. Fuck the cost. With my soul bent, head full of noise like a siren in a coven. Every wrong turn that I made left a bold dent. Now I'm just a product of the scars that I won't mend. Lights in the distance but they blur quick. I see the truth but the world's sick. If the pain hit first, I don't flinch, bitch. I've been in the dark long enough to make the dark switch. Walls talk back when you live low. Tell you what you hide and what you still owe. Let the fear go.
Nightfall heavy on my shoulders. World grow colder. If I fade into the dark now, don't hold me closer.
just like I've been made of frost. Empty streets, open like a grave that's never close across. If the dark won't take my life, then let it take it, fuck the cost. Faint line shimmer when my thoughts decay. Nothing feels solid but the ash I obey. Bitches in the dark rearrange my sway. I lose myself in the coded display. Faint line shimmer when my thoughts decay. Nothing feels solid but the ash I obey. Bitches in the dark rearrange my sway. I lose myself in the coded display. Code trace circle in a hollow vein. Frame is rewrite in the quiet pain. Patterns collapse when the frame's constrained. I see your truth that the void maintains. Static born visions flicker out of phase. Memory distorted in unfamiliar ways. Logic corrode when the insight rays. I drift through shadows of forgotten days. Excode hum in a fractured core. Meaning unravel at a threaded score. Silence reveal what I can't restore. Dark math echo then ask for more. Faint line shimmer when my thoughts decay. Nothing feels solid but ash I obey. Glitches in the dark rearrange my sway. I lose myself in a coded display. Great pulse a shift in a narrow trance. Fear displaced in a spectral dance. Soul goes thrive when the doubts advance. Everything tilted a slanted stance. Bleak come carved through a silent mind. Truth detached from the form assigned. Fragments convert and slip behind. I chase a version I never defined. Deadlight bend in a ritual tone. Void speaks soft in a monochrome. Thoughts fall quiet, skin to bone. I hear the dark like it's carved in stone. Faint lines shimmer when my thoughts decay. Nothing feels solid but ash I obey. Witches in the dark rearrange my sway. I lose myself in a coded display. Way. I lose myself in a coded display. I lose myself in a coded display. Black static gloom in the corners of thought. Every wrong memory returns unbought. True bed sharp when the mind overwrought. I chase myself through the lines I cut. Acid gloom in the corners of thought. Every wrong memory returns unbought. True bed sharp when the mind overwrought. I chase myself through the lines I cut. No code crawl through a fractured mind. Signals distort what I try to define. Pulse break rhythm when the fears align. I lose myself in the design of mine. Glitch born echo tear holes in my chest. Every new doubt grow harder to digest. Meaning collapse when the circuits test. Quiet in my head feel darker than the rest. Thin light flicker in a narrow frame. Patterns mutate when they sense my name. Nothing stay real in a shifting game. I walk the void with the mind of flame. Black static bloom in the corners of thought. Every wrong memory returns unbought. True band sharp when the mind override. I chain myself through the lines I cut. Dust of old cells drift in my core. Shadows rewrite what they can't restore. Each small fear cover hidden door. Behind it, a truth I can't ignore. Baseball static in an inward storm. Identity shifted into war preform. One breakdown when illusions swarm. I'm left unstable in a formless form. Echoes inside chance encoded rhyme. Fragments collapse out of sync with time. Everything faded, it's on decline. But the darker it gets, the more I align. Yeah, black static bloom in the corners of thought. Every wrong memory returns unbought. True and sharp, I cheat myself through the lines I create. Black static bloom in the corners of thought. Every wrong memory returns unbought. True and sharp in the mind of a god. I cheat myself through the tone. For sure my name, but I stand on my own. Stone cold steps when I enter the zone. If I speak once, you already gone. I'm moving the bro with a blade in my tongue. Pressure on my name, but I stand on my own. Stone cold steps when I enter the zone. If I speak once, you already gone. Yeah. Ironing my breath when the tension rise. I stay dead, but they scanning for lies. Weight on my chest, but I weaponize. Turn every shadow into my lies. Cold blood dripping a slow parade. Hands stay clean, but the fear handmade. I don't chase cloud, I just upgrade. Every new step like a war invade. Silence speak loud when you built from pain. I don't trust words, only pressure and strain. If I set foot, then I stake my claim. Low tone growl, put respect and frame. I move in the dark with a blade in my tongue. Pressure on my name, but I stand on my own. Stone cold steps when I enter the zone. If I speak once, you already gone. D-voice drumming like a storm and told. Heartbeat slow, but my spirit too cold. Never need shine when control is gold. Power in the silence that I uphold. Street born mind with a steel cut view. Nothing you bring that I can't undo. Feeling your pulse when I step on cue. My calm alone split a crowd in two. Bass hit hard like a hitman strike. Words cut deep, but the tone ain't right. Shadow in the night, but the grip too tight. I walk with force, you fade on sight. I move in the dark with a blade in my tongue. Pressure on my name, but I stand on my own.
I feel the pressure in my veins, let it erupt. Metal in my bloodstream, mind corrupt. Voices in the static tell me rise up. Breaking through the system like a deadly lockup.
Dark thoughts spin like a rotary blade. Head full of noise like a war parade. I've been chasing madness through a steel brigade. Iron in my lungs from the nights I stayed. Heavy like a hammer when the bassline bursts. Breaking every limit like the planet reverse. Pulse go red when the chaos emerges.
Channel every demon that the world disperses. Cybercore burn through the back of my mind. Fracture reality, glitch in design. Every little fear I consume, refine.
Turning raw rage into fuel of mine.
Tear down everything you built in your head. Grind it to dust, leave the whole world dead.
System failure, system failure. I feel the pressure in my veins, let it it's all in my bloodstream, mind tore up. Voices in the static tell me rise up. Breaking through the system like a deadly lockup.
Chrome bones rattle when the beat engage. Circuit in my pulse like a digital rage. Break through steel with a mental gauge. I'm the main glitch in your program page.
Ritual scars in the code I speak. Bass hit heavy like a war technique. Eyes go white when the force peak. Every other threat that you make too weak.
Fractured soul with a voltage strike. Sparks in my chest when the drums ignite. Turn that fear into raw birthright. Unleash chaos when the world unite.
Break! Corruption rising. I feel the pressure in my veins, let it up. Mental in my bloodstream, mind corrupt. Voices in the static tell me rise up. Breaking through the system like a deadly lockup.
Step too close, get breath breath turned thin. Calm on my face, but the storm built in. Streets know well when my foes walk in. Once I show up, they don't walk again. Step too close and your breath turned thin. Calm on my face, but the storm built in. Streets know well when my foes walk in. Once I show up, they don't walk again.
Hard look cut through a loud man quick. I don't raise voice, that's a weak man's trick. Every slow word that I choose to pick hit more deep than your whole click stick. Hands don't shake when the vibe go wrong. Fear in your stance, been there too long. You talk real tough, but you not that strong. I'll break your pride if you tag along. Thick boots drag on the concrete floor. One sharp turn and you freeze at the core. Pressure ain't loud, it's the weight you ignore. I walk too calm for you to explore.
Step too close and your breath turned thin. Calm on my face, but the storm built in. Streets know well when my foes walk in. Once I show up, they don't walk again. They don't walk again. They don't walk again.
Feel tight when my shadow spread. You lose your voice when your thoughts turn red. I don't need weapons, I break what's said. Most of your courage just lives in your head. Every slow blink make your posture drop. You think you strong but the truth flip-flop. You bring loud threats but they never pop. I walk through noise like it's just backdrop. Old scars talk when the wind blow through. Taught me how real men move on cue. Talk all you want, I see right through. Your whole damn myth won't save you. Ooh.
Step too close and your breath turned thin. Calm on my face, but the storm built in. Streets know well when my foes walk in. Once I show up, they don't walk again. Silence in the streets when I'm walking past the signs. Every shadow on the wall feel like it's study in my mind. Every step spend the night like the pavement redefined. If the dark gon' take my peace, let it pull me from behind. Yeah. Black hood locked down when the wind slice. Eyes numb, see the world through a thin ice. Pain hits sharp, but I learned how to live twice. Die a little daily, then return with a stiff spine. Empty blocks stare back when I breathe low. Hear a pulse in the dark where the trees grow. People vanish when the truth hit a deep blow. So I walk with my thoughts where the fears go. Night hum slow like a broken transmission. Mind drift far, stuck inside a cold vision. Life throws storms, but I move with precision. Learn to trust steps, never trust intuition. Cold silence in the streets when I'm walking past the signs. Every shadow on the wall feel like it's study in my mind. Every step spend the night like the pavement redefined. If the dark won't take my peace, let it pull me from behind. Yeah. Feet drag slow when the rain hit the old stone. Heartbeat rough like you're climbing up a strong tone. Life feel cold, every path is long grown, but I stay firm, every pressure make my bones home. Eyes low, see motion in the blind turns. Soul blow, faint from the weight that my mind earns. Pain grow wild like I feel when the night burns, but I keep calm through the lessons that my time learns. Shadows stretch wide when I look back. Fear tries stuck, but I move with the weak tech. World press close, but I never let the street crack. Hold my ground steady, even when my breath slack. Let the cold sink slow. Let the night unfold. If the doubt get bold, I stay still, stay cold. Cold silence in the streets when I'm walking past the signs. Every shadow on the wall feel like it's study in my mind. Every step spend the night like the pavement redefined. If the dark won't take my peace, let it pull me from behind.
Thoughts sit heavy like a steel mace. Life got a habit of a bold pace, so I take every blow with a stone face. Steps echo long in the back street. Pain in my veins when the dark creep. World full of noise that the fear feeds, but I move slow, sticking to my own beat. Eyes low, but I see clear. True cut deep when it bleed near. If the night whisper loud in my left ear, I don't fold, I embrace what I still fear.